channel. Today we are bringing another new project to show you guys that's starting back here in Justin's PPF bay. This is a 2022 Lamborghini URUS, finished in Verde Lara, so really cool green color. This also has the brown and black Alcantara interior. We'll show you more of that later. And we're not going to really do a full walk around of this car because you guys have all probably seen a stock URUS. This will not be a stock URUS when it leaves here at Label. Today we're going to start with Justin laying film on the entire car. We also have to do some touch-ups. The car had a few miles on it prior, had a couple road rash items on the front that Justin's going to paint correctly, order a custom blend color to match before the PPF goes down so it hides all of those previous imperfections. Now, some of the cool stuff we're doing on this car, obviously you guys know we work closely with RYFT. We do have a full exhaust for this car that will go on in titanium. We also are going to lower the vehicle and then put a set of our MV Label 23-inch forged wheels on here that are going to make this thing really pop. Now, underneath the hood, we're obviously doing Eventuri. In my opinion, the best intake system you could put on this car. We've also put them on the RSQ8s. You guys have seen those, and the RS7s, RS6s in the past. And that comes with a full carbon top, which is going to look really good when you pop the hood. Now today I thought I would show you guys, the wheels are going to be done in a very custom finish. At MV, David really lets us be custom with our intentions on wheel finish and color. So traditionally what I'll do is before we pick a finish, and we never pick a standard finish, we have literally hundreds of each tone in color. This in particular is just a gold transparent. So for instance, if we're doing a black or if we're doing a gunmetal, silver, whatever it is, I will have a whole ring gauge of these in that particular tone. And then we look at the color tones under under shop light, and then outside under natural light, and then under the sunlight. Now what I look for when I choose a wheel, I try to find the same tone in the paint with the wheel, but maybe in a unique color. Now this particular color that we're using is called pastel black. Against this paint, especially out in the sunlight, it has the same base tone metallic that this paint does. And what I think that will do, finished in transparent over our forged wheels, would tie all of that together along with a tinge of that brown on the interior. We showed this to the client. I picked out 8 different versions for him to choose from, and we all came back and landed on this one. And so it is the unanimous pick for what we're going to do in the wheels. Seems like a lot of work to pick out wheels, but when you're spending $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a set of wheels, that's right, you can spend $30,000 to $40,000 on a set of wheels. We want to do something that's really special. So just like custom built clothing or a home or anything like that, we go through all of the steps needed to make sure that it ties into your project perfectly, and we build a really sick set of custom wheels. So I'm going to let Justin get started on this. He'll start paint correcting, get everything ready to go, lay all the film. Once he's done, it's going to slide over to the lift, and we're going to start disassembly and getting the performance, the wheels, and exhaust, intake stuff all fit to the car. So obviously we have the URUS over in the bay now after Justin finished wrapping it. We already have the CETE lowering module installed in the car. That gets wired into the back underneath the spare tire carrier, and then it has sensors that runs to the axles. It allows the client to use the factory suspension the way that it was meant to be, and also through Bluetooth capability, adjust the suspension height of the car, whether it wants to be high, slam. Right now what we're going to do is Mark's going to start disassembly of this factory intake and engine cover, and we're going to replace this with, you guessed it, Eventuri. They have a really sick integration of a hologram on their plates for all of the air intakes. But this is pretty much it. It's going to go into a dual cone. Mark will get everything pulled out of there. This is obviously the beauty cover that goes on top. This will do all of the air delivery for the engine. And then after that's done, we're going to get our PCM back from VF. We took the PCM out of the car, shipped it out to VF Engineering. Aiden and Nick over there always provide us with great tunes. We'll get that bolted back in the car and get the car fired up once we get the exhaust on it. can see in those last few clips, I got the assembly all together. I have our inlets in, our turbo hoses that connect our air intake to everything, plugged in all the PCV valve stuff, and have us with our air filters and everything else locked in, and our factory air box. So the only thing left to put on this to complete the install is our beauty cover, which is the Eventuri carbon fiber top, which seals everything, then makes this a complete job. So I'm going to grab that right now and set it on. And that's it. So obviously I have my engine panels just to put in the sides here, and we're all set, but that's going to complete our Eventuri air intake install. Looks awesome, even better, performs amazing. Couple that with the tune and the RYFT exhaust that's going on this car, and it's going to be spectacular. All right guys, so it's early Saturday morning. I came in early, opened up the RYFT exhaust for our URUS project. And since I'm in the shop alone today, I've got the camera on the tripod so I can show you guys some of the parts that are going on our URUS project. This 1 of 18 URUS race exhaust, I think is going to be the cherry on top. Our client was looking at a couple different options. We always revert back to RYFT because we know the sound that RYFT produces, the quality of the titanium, and also the fit and finish of everything. It looks spectacular. These are a little more unique as they have their double slant cut tips, which I think will look cool coming out of the back of the rear bumper. Subtle, but you'll know that it's there. And I also believe you will see a little bit of this rear section showing through the bottom. Obviously we have our link pipes and our connecting pipes as well. This is pretty much a bolt-in system, so it's going to be fairly straightforward. We'll take all the hardware off the underside of the car, take the clamps off, and then get everything dry fit into place, make sure everything fits well, get the hangers up, and then fasten everything down. When we're all done, we'll show you what it looks like underneath the car, then obviously give you some sound clips when we're done. Mark and I have been breaking down the tires and getting the new wheels installed. You are looking at the first set of 23-inch Label LM101s. This is our special finish that we worked with David. If you saw them on MV's Instagram page, they did a reveal on them. Everybody loved the finish, and I think it's going to be something that they're going to keep in their line. It actually is called pastel black, but we could tell when we held it up to the color of the Urus that it was a great tone that was going to work with this car. So I'm going to get this last one mounted. We're going to work them over to balancing and then get them on the car today. So this is it, guys. Our Lamborghini Urus build finally come to a completion today. We're taking it to an event to reveal to the client, but we want to do a quick walk around and show you guys how we think that we added something to this already awesome machine. So obviously you guys can see immediately from the jump, you see our 23-inch Label LM101 wheels finished in a custom finish that we designed with the client on the car. So we pulled the metallic from the paint. This color is really unique along with the brown interior. I think it accents it beautifully along with the white toned calipers. Just really makes the car look elegant. That gloss finish just adds some pop, and I think when it's rolling, it's gonna look really good. Now, obviously from the outside, we look good. Justin put PPF on it, also blacked out some silver accents. But in the meantime, we also wanted to address the performance on the car. So we went with our friends over at Eventuri, obviously, to handle the air intake delivery on this car. And there it is. Obviously not only pretty, it provides a huge boost in the air intake and also the ability when we tune the car and put the exhaust on the car to really turn up some power, make some great power with this car, approaching 800 horsepower. Obviously you guys have seen RYFT here many times. This is our first Urus system that we put on the car. Obviously fit and finish was perfect with the system. Lance and Vince always take care of us over there, and it gives us the sound that we were expecting to hear from a Urus. The Urus comes kind of toned down similar to the RSQ8, but with this titanium exhaust, the tune, the air intake, it sounds great. Then the last thing that we did, we talked about the wheels initially, but we did lower the car so you can see the stance, especially from the 3/4 view, looks a lot better. This is the sport setting. So it can go down lower, it can also raise up. You don't lose any functionality of your factory suspension. It just alters the ride heights for the client so he can pick the best look. And along with these wheels and tires, I think it really gives it an aggressive look. But enough of the talking. Let me jump in the car, give you guys a startup sound of what this exhaust sounds like. We'll see how it sounds here in the shop. Obviously we don't have it outside yet today, but we want to at least give you a clip of what that RYFT sounds like.